on that. I'm such a goofball. I don't know what I'm doing. You would think I would learn how to do this, but that's okay. I'll just stumble around like a knucklehead. Hi everybody. Hello my many friends. Welcome to tonight's live sale. It's the summer camp edition. Summer, camp. And welcome. I'm glad that you're all here. We have a ton of stuff tonight, so we are going to move at the speed of summer camp, which is quick. And if you are joining us after the sale is over, welcome. Thank you. Sorry that you missed the live version, but we're glad that you're here and watching the video in the future. Hello, future me. So if you see anything that doesn't sell tonight, or you're not sure if it's sold, feel free to send me an email. My email's scrolling around the bottom of the screen there. Always happy to hear from my many friends. So send me an email and let me know that you have interest in one of the items, and we will let you know if it's still available. We would love to be able to do that for you. And that's a good way to get a hold of cool stuff that you want to have. Boy, Carol is here tonight. It is very hot, so I have the air conditioner going in the shed here. If it gets too noisy and you can't hear well, let me know, because we can turn it off, but then I'll be sweating, so that's all right. Black Dog Vintage and Antiques, hello. And Claudia, hello. Viking Treasure Hoard, hello. So a few new faces in the stream tonight. And Trusty Huckster, Patrick, hello. Glad that you are here. How's everybody? How is it where you are? It's supposed to be just a very hot week across the country, and later in the week it's going to be 100 degrees here in Washington, which is not a thing here in Washington. So we will all be melting and whining and complaining and eating popsicles. But that's how it is. For today, it's pleasant, but very warm. So we've got the air conditioner humming. We're going to wait just a minute. We're not going to wait long tonight, because we have a lot of things to show you all. So my early life was spent at summer camp. I was a summer camp counselor and then a summer camp director at the YMCA here in Greater Seattle for like a dozen years, something like that, a long time. I just really believe in summer camp, and I really love camping. Carol and I love to be outside and doing all of that stuff. So it's sort of an obvious theme for us for our sale tonight. There was a time when I used to be able to just challenge people to give me a word, any word, like a normal word, and I could tell you or sing you a camp song that included that word. But I think those days are gone. I've forgotten more camp songs than most people ever knew. But anyway, those were very, very fun days. Camp friends are the best kinds of friends. And one of the beautiful things that I learned, I talked about this in one of my Thursday morning early bird sessions, is camp friends. And I learned a long time ago at summer camp that all friends that come in and out of your life, they serve a purpose in the time that they're there, and they're very meaningful and important. And just because somebody's your friend for a temporary short period of time and then maybe you never see them again, it doesn't undervalue the importance of their friendship. So I appreciate all of you being here, our many friends, and appreciate you coming into our lives and being our friends here on YouTube. And all of the people that come in and out of your life and bring a smile to your face and serve a place of friendship in your life are important people. So keep them in your heart. And Claudia, it's hot here. Thursday, Friday, yeah, it's going to be really hot when you go to the garage sales. Oh, in Ohio. Yeah, hoping it doesn't rain. Oh my gosh. Well, we are not going to have any rain, but we could use some rain. But no rain here. All right, let's jump in, folks. What shall we start with? This is going to be a little bit challenging tonight because we're doing it a different way. We're trying out different ways of doing our live sales, and we'll see what sticks. What shall we start with? Let's start with this because it's otherwise going to fall down and be a pain in the neck. This is going to be $7. This is just an old picture from the 70s, and it's still wrapped in plastic. What you see here is damage to the plastic wrap that's over the top of the picture, but I've left the plastic on there. You could take it off for your display. Just have a tiny bit of damage to the paper that's glued onto the board there, where, I don't know, it probably was sitting on top of something else and it got damaged. But this is by Haru King. That's an artist that did a lot of these kind of things back in the 60s and early 70s. And there it is. So it's $7 if you want to take it home. It's about, I didn't get my measuring stick ready. It is about 9.5 inches tall. So it's not real big. That's the size of it. It's lightweight. It's thin wood. And it's one of those things where it's the wood. It's got the little hanger. And then the picture, which is just a print, was attached to the wood. This is, as I said, still covered in the original plastic that it was sold in. You can remove that if you want, because it does have some dings and some sticky and stuff like that. But anyway, it's protecting your picture for now. It's $7 if you'd like to take it home with you. Just give me number 38. Number 38 for the Haru King. Really, really cute picture of the little boy and little girl out fishing, enjoying summer. It's number 38, and it's $7. Let's see here. What shall we do next? You know what, Carol? I forgot that fishing stuff appears not to have been on the list. Oh, well, we'll figure it out. Let's go with this Canteen. It's $16. If you want to dig into your wallet and make sure you've got $16 in there. That's the dollar. That's the monies that we're asking for this guy. This is a Boy Scout official trail canteen. It's old, so I'm not sure that I would drink out of it. It is, I mean, when you open it, it's not sour. It's not like nasty, but still, you know, I mean, it's like, how clean can it get in there? I don't know. I'm not so sure that I would drink out of it. I did not, and I will not. But anyway, there it is. It's a Boy Scout canteen. And it says Official Trail Canteen with the cool graphics on there. This make a great display piece if you do any kind of summer decorating and that kind of thing. The little canvas does come off. You can take that off and you can throw this whole thing in the wash machine or throw the canteen itself into the dishwasher. It's been used. It's dinged and banged up, just a little bit dented and that kind of thing. But once you put the cover over it, it is just, you know, it's a cool display piece. So if you have a summer camp cabin, a hunting cabin, anything like that that you decorate, this would make a great piece for that. And there it is. It is $16, and it's number 43. So 43 for that Boy Scout official trail canteen with the really great graphics. And this was made in Japan. It's marked Japan on the back. And there it is, 43, $16. There you go. I might be going too fast, but we'll see. All right, let's do this because I love this one. This is a favorite of mine. This one's going to be $10. It's a Little Lulu at Summer Camp comic book. It's one of the Gold Key comics, and it's from 1971. The date is down here. I'm not going to take it out of the package, but it's imperfect, my friends. This is not like a pristine comic for a comic collector, but it's a fun piece for display or for the casual collector. I'm going to hold it up so that you can see where the staples are. That's where you'll see a little bit of damage, and it's in plastic case. But see, it's there. You know, it's just imperfect, and it's got like a little tear here. It is attached. The staples are attached and everything. Maybe I should take it out. I don't know. Just afraid that it's going to stick to the tape and I'm going to screw it up worse than it is. So here it is, folks. That's how it looks inside.
Chad's here.
Chad, hello. Welcome. So 1971, that was a cool year. Maybe one of the better years. It was the year I was born. And there's your Little Lulu at Summer Camp comic book. Such a good year. So that is number 14, $10 if you want that. So you can have it for $14. No, excuse me, $10, only $10, but number 14, the Little Lulu at Summer Camp comic book, Marge's Little Lulu. I'm going to set that down here carefully so that I can put it back in the plastic after the sale. There's the card, Carol. What do you call an unhappy little Girl Scout? An unhappy little Girl Scout. What do you call her? Let's see. I want to do that here, but I don't know where the card went. Fell down. Let's do this. This is a fun little piece. This is a compass. So I'm going to confess that this is not vintage. I thought it was vintage when I bought it. I ordered it online and I thought it was going to be vintage. And it arrived and it is brand stinking new. So tonight we are including a brand new item in tonight's sale. And here it is. It's just a little compass, but it's a great little piece for, for display. If you do a tiered tray, Patrick and Katie were talking about ephemera bowls. And you can also do trays and lots of things like that. I do the tiered trays, and I like little items like this that make great pieces in a tiered tray. So I'm not surprised that Chad likes the cool picnic tin. I thought about Chad when I put that on the table. Anyway, this is a little $20 compass. It's number 65. It is not vintage, but it is cool, and it's a great little display. It's just a silver color aluminum or something like that. And it's a working compass. It looks really cool and great for display or for real use if you want to do that. $20, number 65. There you go. That's the little compass. It closes up and you can stick it in your pocket. You can also throw it at somebody that you don't like. Yes, Claudia. We know each other and our audience, don't we? All right, where shall we go next? Holy cow, there's so much cool stuff. Let's do this. This is going to be just a little picture. It's in an old frame. The old frame is intact, and feels fairly solid, honestly. It's kind of a off-white color, and then it's got like a dark brown line in there. The dark brown is missing some color here and there, as you can see in that corner. But anyway, there's the picture. It's all lithograph. It's not a painting. I mean, it's not a, one-of-a-kind painting or anything. It's a print, an old lithograph. And there it is. It's just a mountain and lake scene with a little tree there. I don't know why I'm explaining it. You can see it just as well as I can, but there it is. It's going to be $12. So be thinking about that, and I'll give you the measurements on it. It's just a little over like 10.5 inches, a little bit more than 10.5 this way. And then this direction, it is just under 9. It's sort of a weird size, but it's about 9 by 10, 11. And there it is. And it has glass. It's going to be just a little bit iffy to ship this, but I will ship it anyway, and we'll see what happens. But you're really buying the picture in there. And the frame's kind of a cool frame too. Let me read the back. It says, Your Secret Pal. It was from Your Secret Pal, December 13, 1945. 1945. That's when this picture was gifted to a secret pal. So if you have a secret pal, this is the piece for you. You can get this piece and send it to your secret pal. It's $12, and it's number 24. 24 for the secret pal. Beautiful little lithograph. You guys, it needs a good scrub, which I'll give it before I send it out to you. But the lithograph inside of the glass does have a few little markings. So look right here where the cloud is. You can kind of see how, it's not perfect because it's old. It was given to someone in 1945. Anyway, there it is. $12 for number 24.
Michelle at Newton's Cupboards there. She loves it.
Hello. It's good to see you. How are you, Michelle?
I'm looking at it.
Yeah, the question was, what do you call an unhappy little Girl Scout? And the answer is a frowny brownie. She's a frowny brownie. Oh my word.
What?
These are, I ordered this joke book just for tonight. It's the Try Not to Laugh Summer Camp joke book. And I'm sorry, but they are not making me laugh. Some of these are really bad. Why don't bees fly to school? They take the school buzz. School buzz. Oh my word. Katie. Hello. Hi, Katie. How is a walking stick made? We'll lay that one out there and get to the answer momentarily. How is a walking stick made? Okay. You want to think about cost? This one's $14. And for your $14, you get these 2 fabulous tumblers. And they are plastic. They are by Tervis Tumbler. Good guess, not the answer. Tervis tumblers, and they are plastic. They're double lined, and in between the two are these cool, real, actual fishing flies. So the fishing fly is right in the cup. It's a real fly. Can you see that? Kind of see it. There. It's a real actual fishing fly in between the 2 layers of the cup. So the cup is fairly thick. It's going to keep your drink nice and cool because it's sort of insulated. And there are the 2 of them. This one they both have the red tails. This one has kind of the black wing, and this one has more of the white wing, but they're real flies. So if you happen to be out fly fishing, you could drink your soda in this cup. And if you run out of flies, you can just bust the cup open and you'll have an extra fly. It's number 30, $14 if you want these to take home or take to your cabin or to throw at your neighbors. $14, number 30. Yes, they are Tervis tumblers. That's the brand, Tervis. They are great tumblers. And I'm going to set them right there so they don't tumble. A walking stick is made whittle by whittle.
I hate camping. I don't know why I'm walking this still.
Patrick, you hate camping. How can you hate camping? You silly, silly man. Well, for those who hate camping, hate being in the dark, and always want to have some extra candles on hand. Oh, Claudia. I love camping, you guys. You need to be outside having bugs crawling on you. It's so great. These are some emergency candles. You can take these camping. You can take them backpacking. Or you can just throw them in the drawer. And when the power goes out, you'll have a little standby. But these are by Goughlans, Coghlans. I just liked these. They're from 1987, so they're fairly vintage. Kind of a cool package. It has been opened. Somebody sliced it across the top there, but they don't look like they've ever been out of the package. So it is an opened but unused package of 5 candles. It's going to be $7, and it's number 42 in case you're interested in the emergency candles. And they make a great fun little display with your camping type stuff, but they also are very useful in your emergency safety drawer. $7, number 42. Let's move those along. What's that? Did you guys see on? I posted a picture on Instagram this afternoon. It's National S'mores Day. How can you not like a s'more? And how can you have a s'more if you're not camping? Well, so for those of you that don't like camping, you're not going to be interested in this item. But here it is. Anyway. This is an omelette cooker, and it's a real live omelette cooker. It's by Supermade Cookware. It's fairly heavy. It's got these kind of, I don't know, plastic or something. It's kind of a weird stuff on the handle. And you open that up and you can cook a fish in there, or you can cook an omelet in there. I would put a whole ton of butter because this is not a nonstick pan. It's like aluminum. But, melt a stick of butter in there and then throw fish in. Clamp it down, throw it in the fire, cook yourself a fish. Yum, yum. Hey, Book is here. Hello, Book. Welcome. Glad you're here. So anyway, that's what this is. It's a Supermade Cookware. If you want to hop onto eBay right now, you can find several of these available there. It is heavy, but you're going to find them for the neighborhood of $30. Oh, Trisha, hello, welcome. But here you can have it for $16. It's number 12, and it's this heavy-duty omelet / fish cooker. Just what you always wanted. $16, number 12. You didn't know you needed it, but you do. But you does. You does needed it. This is one of my favorite things tonight, you guys. I love this cup. This is from Camp Thunderbird. It's in Tumwater here. Tumwater is here in Washington State, near Olympia, the capital of Washington. This is an older cup. I couldn't find anything quite exactly like it, but I got it from an estate of an old man, and he got it when he was at camp. And it says USA on the bottom. It has lots of crazing, and it just has the look and feel of being quite old. Has gold around the top, which is in very good shape. But the thing you're buying this for is the awesome graphic on there. The Camp Thunderbird Tumwater Area Council, Boy Scouts of America. It's such a cool cup. This one is $12, and it is a number 71. And if you just want to have, if you like to do just a little bit of decorating on your desk at work or at home, this would be a great piece just to put on your desk for your pencils and your pens, maybe your stapler, and maybe just drink some water out of it. Do whatever you want. I don't care what you do with it, as long as you treat it with respect and care, because it's a beautiful little cup for $12, number 71. Uh-oh. I'm going to just knock things down. How about that? You want jokes? Mm-hmm. What song does Smokey the Bear play to help fight forest fires? Smokey the Bear's forest fire fighting song. Where should we go next? Let's go. Ooh, I don't know where the tag is for that. So many good things. Here, let's sell this. I love this, you guys. This is a station wagon trailer. It's station wagon and trailer. It's $25. This has all the appearances of being very old, but in fact, it is a reproduction. So I want to make sure that you're aware of that. It is a reproduction piece. It's not as old as it looks. It comes with this little canoe. Yeah, the graphic is awesome, right? These woods are on fire now. It's still in the tissue inside here, so I'll try to carefully open that so that you can put it back. This little light of mine. No, it was the Soaky Pokey. I'm telling you, these jokes are not great. I hope you didn't come for the jokes. There's the little station wagon. So it's all plastic, except for a little bit of metal, obviously. But it's mostly plastic. It's the little station wagon. And then its little trailer looks just like that. And it's plastic, and it's inside there all wrapped up in its tissue. And I'll just leave it that way for... It's raining firemen. Yeah, it's raining firemen. Nice. It's raining firemen. Anyway, so this guy is a reproduction, but a really, really cool piece. This would be just an awesome display. The box itself has great graphics, but the car and trailer inside are just to die for. I love this piece so much. Perfect for a tiered tray, friends. It fits right on there at a perfect size. It's $25, and it's number 95. If you want to have that, you can have it. And it can come to your house. Station wagon with camper and canoe. That's what it says. And there's the little happy family that's about to go camping with their little basket. Too bad they don't have a cool basket like we have, because they'd be even happier then. It's number 95, $25 for the station wagon and car. Hi, Proud American. Welcome. Everybody's here. I love it. Our friends are all here. Let's see. Where should we go next? This is a tough one. Let's do the duck. He's in my way. So we're going to do the duck. Look at this. He's a little duck. He had a sticker on his back, and I need to do a better job of getting that sticky off of there, but it will come off. It's just sticky. So when I hold him up and you see that mark on his back, it's stickiness. He is a wooden duck. He is made in Taiwan. So I don't know if that means, I mean, he's carved, so I guess he has to be hand carved, but there are others that look very similar to him out there. I found him on eBay and I priced lower than eBay, so feel free to double check my work. But he has, you know, little bits of dings here and there. He's older. He's been around the block once or twice, but he is in really great shape. There he is. He's solid wood, and he is real cool. He's like the full size of a real live duck. So from his beak to his butt, he's about 16 inches. All the way from here to here, right around 16 inches. He's a full size, real live duckaroo. He's $20 and he's number 30.
If it glows.
If it glows, does it glow? Let's double check. Nope, no glow. Cute. $20, number 36. There he is. There he goes. There you go, Carol. Okay. You know what does glow, though, you guys? Look at this. I got this just the other day. And this is going to be a next week sale. So next week, you guys, we're going to be in Alaska because we're visiting Marina, my daughter. And so we'll be in Alaska, and we're going to be doing our live sale live from Alaska. So it'll be exciting. And I'm trying to take small things with me. Plus, I'm hoping to get some things up there as well. But this will be coming. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, Viking Treasure Heart. So you got that, Carol. Anyway, this rock, it's just like a rock, but see, it glows. Look at that. See that? See the pink glow on there? Isn't that cool? The one that I have for the sale next week glows even better than that one, but that's the one that I decided to keep. Okay, what are we going to do next? Let's do the flashlight? Where's the part for it?
I don't know.
Is it on the thing? I'm going to have to think about that. I think I forgot to make a chart for it. Let's do this. While we're on the theme of ducks, this is a duck lamp, and it's $12. It is glass, and it's like one of those gas lamps that you can put your kerosene or whatever it is, the kind of gas that you get at Walmart, and you stick it in there, and it lights up the little wick. The wick is there. It's ready to burn. You can burn it just like this, but preferably you would buy a hurricane for it. Now, you can get those hurricanes anywhere. You can get them at the dollar store. You can get them at Walmart. You can certainly get them at the Goodwill. So I thought about going and doing that, but then it's just going to add to the cost of shipping because it's going to have to be wrapped really carefully to even have any chance of surviving the trip. And it's going to be big. So I figured I would just let you go buy one because they're cheap. So I'm going to leave the gas lamp just like this. You can buy your own regular hurricanes, just the regular size hurricane for it. It's this size of a lamp, and it has these really cool ducks on it. I'm still not good at the camera thing being sideways and backwards and upside down and around and around. But anyway, there it is. It's an off-white, kind of a cream color. It's in good shape. There's no chips or cracks or anything like that. It's perfectly usable. And although I have never used it, I've never put gas in it, but it certainly screws and unscrews. It's glass and solid, and the gas will go in there. The wick goes down, and it would work perfectly. I would have no reason to think that it would not. And this little thing here turns it up and down, so the wick goes up and down. Anyway, this is going to be $12, and it is number 22. $12 for number 22, the gas lamp with the ducks. Duck! Oh, you want that? You don't want the duck. Okay, there we have it. Oh, I've got a mess here. Oh, here, this is this is the one that I sent my daughter. Look, kids, a flock of deer. Heard of deer, Dad? Of course I've heard of deer. There's a flock of them right there. I love it so much. Oh, I'm such a dad. Can you blame me for being a dad? Okay, I found, you guys, some graniteware. These mugs, there's just two of them, 2 mugs, and they're going to be $19. If you go onto eBay right now, please feel free. Knee slapped. Good. I'm glad that you're slapping your knee and not slapping me. These are in good shape. There's no chips or dings on these ones, no dents or anything like that. The graniteware marbled red graniteware is complete all throughout. These are not overly heavy. Some of the really old ones are heavy. These are not heavy. So I'm assuming they are probably aluminum inside of that graniteware. I do not know where these were made. I did as much research as I could. I could not find these exact cups. And I also have some canisters, and I couldn't find those exact ones either. But similar are very expensive. So the price is here tonight. If you have any desire to have red graniteware, now is your opportunity to buy it, because I'm moving it along. It's number 3 and $19 for these two. These would be really great, not just for camping. They're lightweight, so you could just tie them onto your backpack. If you go backpacking, you use it for a cup for drinking your water or whatever when you're camping. You could also mix your soup up in there and eat your soup out of them. But these also would be really, really great at Christmas time for your cocoa bar. $19 for number 3 on these. These are really, really, really good ones. And coming up, the canisters, you guys, if you have any desire or you know anybody who has a little summer camp house, now's the time to pick them up, because I'm going to sell them for an unbelievable price. I found them online for $250 on eBay. Very similar. Black tie is. Let's see. I'm running out of space. Okay, so that's the graniteware mugs. They're enamel metal mugs. You guys know what those are. Okay, let's do this. We're gonna do the. This is just a sunset camping book. It's a camping handbook. It's $6 and it's number 5. It's got no rips or tears or anything like that. It's in good shape. And it will tell you all about camping. So if you want to actually learn something and read it, that would be great. Otherwise, it's also just a great display piece for at your cabin or your camp, hangout, party, whatever. This was written in May 1972. I don't know. Is Sunset just a Northwest thing? Maybe it's just a Northwest thing brand. We have Sunset Magazine out here and that kind of thing. Anyway, this little book here is $6. It's number 5. If you want that, you can have it for $6. That's just a cheap, easy mailer. Okay, now I'm losing track of what I have and haven't done because I'm putting it back on the table. It's not good. Okay, this is a little bit of a weird piece, you guys. I don't always bring you things that are not in perfect shape, but that's what this is. It's $10.
Chapters on how to buy an RV.
What's that? Oh, how to buy an RV. You guys, camping is so great. You never are so close to nature and so close to yourself as when you're camping. This is a real black and white photograph. So it's older. I don't know exactly how old, but the frame itself is old. It's shiny, but that's not glass. That's a shiny, glossy picture. So that's the thing that's funky about this. It has no glass. Old frame. See the frame? It's like a silver color, neat frame. So I left it in the frame because the frame is cool, but the frame has no glass. So that's what this is. It's a really, really beautiful old black and white picture of 2 kids canoeing their paddling their canoe. Paddle your own canoe right across the lake at summer camp. And I lost the card. There it is. This is $10. So the picture itself, you guys, is worth easily $10. So it's number 79. Nature hates me. With the screen door between us. Well, you guys, I'm going to tell you this. If you lived in Washington State, you would be thinking very differently about this. We do not have the terrible bugs for the most part. We do not have the horrible humidity. You can spend time outdoors here in Washington State and enjoy yourself very, very much. So come on out. You can stay with us at the cabin. We'd love it. So Canoe Kids, $10 for number 79. I love this picture. Feel free to take it out of the frame and do whatever you want with it. But there it is. It's a really great one. I had this on my gallery wall for a long time. But, you know, things cycle through out there, so it's down now. Let's see. Let's do some books. So these are really cool display books. They're also really cool reference books. And they're going to be $8 for the whole kit and caboodle. So if you guys want to put some stuff into your ephemera bowl, this pile has some stuff. No, Chris, just so funny, aren't we? Yeah, you guys are real funny. Songs of the Pioneers. So if you buy this book and you sing one of these songs on your channel, the whole thing, you have to sing the whole thing, I will give you $5 back. But you have to tag me on your video. Anyway, this is just a little book about the songs of the pioneers. Came from the Lincoln Silver Dollar Bar in Montana. Has anybody ever been to that bar? It's kind of cool. It's got just like silver dollars all over the place. And it's got all kinds of the junkiest junk that you can buy in the whole wide world. Anyway, so there it is. It's just a little Songs of the Pioneers, little pamphlet book. That's item number 1. Item number 2, Guide to your national forests, parks, monuments, and historic sites. Now, this is just a thin little piece. It was put together by Phillips 66. It was done.
They're asking you to sing.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to sing those songs. In 1968. So this is a really cute little piece. If you're making an ephemera bowl and you want to do seasonal or summer stuff, this would be a perfect piece to go into your ephemera bowl, Patrick. Natural Forest Campground National Forest Campground Directory. That's what this one is. This is for Oregon and Washington national forests. And inside it just has like information about a ton of forests and things. But here's a really cool thing about this pamphlet. There's some neat pictures in there. But here's the thing that I like best about this. It's the back cover. Look at that. It's a really, really cool Smokey Bear ad. Be my guest, please. Anyway, so that's item number 3 in this pack. Item number 4 is just this tiny little one. So this would go right, a little tuck-in spot in your ephemera bowl, or this would also fit right onto your tiered tray. Sportsman Survival Facts, and it's just a little pamphlet. And then item number 5 is this book, all about camping. And this camping book is available on eBay, and just this book alone is at least $8. So you're getting all the other stuff free. So you can see that the dust cover has some tears and that kind of thing. I think that it makes it really cool looking. But you can also take that off, and then the book itself, it has this fun graphic on the front, and it's this nice green color. So if you like to do your vignettes and displays and use books for risers, this is a great book for that use. No, I'm not keeping up. An ephemera bowl of things I hate. Patrick, I'm gonna have to start watching for things that Patrick hates, and I'll send him a nice big box of things he hates. Anyway, this whole pile of books and pamphlets and ephemera and whatnot is $8. And it is number 100. And roast marshmallows, that's right. It's the best part right there. The hot dogs and the marshmallows. Okay, $8, number 100 for this pile of paper. Okay, got that? Thank you. Let's stick that back in there so it doesn't get lost. We are moving along. We said we're going to move along tonight. We are moving along. I love it. Why are mermaids afraid to go camping? They don't want to get caught in a mosquito net. That's a really stupid one. Where do frogs keep all their books? Where do frogs keep their books? That's a good one. Let's go with this. For all of you people who hate camping, I'm just going to keep pushing the camping stuff. This is a real actual lantern. It's a nice Coleman Lantern. It's not one of the really old ones. It's a fairly new one. If you were to go down to the store to buy one of these, it'd be probably $50 or something like that. It needs the little, what are the little cloth things that go inside there that actually burn? They're a couple bucks at Walmart. They're, the little cloth condom things that go in there that actually burn.
That's not a
it needs those, but it has the glass Hurricane. It's in good shape. I should check to make sure there's no gas in it. before I try to mail it. No, it doesn't look
It's a
like there
rustic
is.
fairy lamp.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, that's right. This is a summer camp, summer cabin fairy lamp. Rustic fairy lamp. There you go. I love it. Well, anyway, there it is. But it's only $18. I kind of just want to get this sold. It's in really, really good shape, you guys. It's like perfect. It's not even look like it's ever been used. It's not banged up. It's not burned up. If you ever had any visions of having a lantern on hand in case of power outage or to take along with you when you go camping, you can have this one for $18 and it's number 91. It's a Coleman nice lantern. And if you wanted, I have the box for it and everything. So if you wanted to, you could buy this for $18. I'll ship it to you. You take it back to, I don't know, Walmart or wherever you can buy Coleman lanterns, and you could probably get $50 back for it. I don't know. Whatever. It came in a lot of things that I got when I at an auction, and I didn't even know it was part of the auction. So I ended up with it, but I didn't expect it. So there you go. That's how I came in possession of a lantern. What's that? Oh, the answer to my frog question. Frogs keep their books on their iPad. Did you hear about the camper who went to buy a camouflage tent? He couldn't find one. Oh, let that one just sit there for a minute. This is the box. I'll show you what's in the box in just a moment. This is Avon. It's the Country Lantern Deep Woods Aftershave. And the box itself has really cool graphics. It's neat. I like it. But inside the box is the actual aftershave. And so this is, you see, it's little. So when you're trying to put together a tiered tray or some sort of a vignette and display for summer and your summer camp stuff, and you don't want to have a giant lantern like that last one, you can use this little lantern, and it gives the same impression, but it fits on a tiered tray. So there it is. And if you want to smell very old, you could slosh this stuff all over you, and you could smell like very old Avon.
The mosquitoes.
And there it is. Yeah, you probably want to put that on somebody you don't like, so you can smell them coming. Anyway, it's old and it doesn't smell very good anymore. But anyway, there it is. It's all full. If you like it, and it was your favorite aftershave back in the 70s, now you can have it again. And that, my friends, is going to be. I lost it.
Is it like Old Spice?
It's not even as good as Old Spice. I lost the card, Carol. How much is this? And what number is it? I'm going to have to tell you because I lost the card. It is number. Hold, please.
What is it?
It's Avon Lantern aftershave stuff.
Yeah.
I am hanging on. Oh, here it is. It's $10. It's number 21. How about that?
Got it at the same time.
$10, number 21. There it is. The Avon Lantern. Okay, going. $10, 21. Going. I smelled old Avon the other day. I swear that stayed in my nose for hours. Yeah, it's not the best. I was at I've had this for a while. It was one of the early things that I got for the camp sale. But this weekend when I was at Value Village, they had a whole display of Avon stuff. And I mean, some cool things I've never seen before. But, Avon stuff is just not in super high demand. But they were all in. Thank you, Newton's Cupboard. It's all yours. We'll send it your way. Anyway, they had some really cool ones. They had a cool, like, old green Jeep that was full of smelly stuff. Anyway, there you go. Let's sell this beer. Now, I'm going to reveal my dumbness, my lack of knowledge. I don't know what this is made out of. I want to say that it's celluloid because it's not like rubbery plastic. It's not like... you guys, if you're familiar with Breyer horses, it's not that. It's not like heavy plastic. It's very light. It's some sort of light plastic, but I don't know for sure if it's celluloid. It probably isn't. Like, it's not brittle. And anyway, but it's more celluloid-ish, but it's some sort of a light plastic. Hear it? I'll put it by my little thing. See, it sounds like that. Anyway, it's this little buck deer. He has his antlers. Everything's intact. He has a couple of tiny little spots of paint loss. You can see that there. Little dinky little black spot on him there. But anyway, he's in really good shape. Katie, hi. Hello. Welcome. And Jen. Glad you guys are here. I love that. Anyway, so this little deer here is going to be just $6, and he's number 16. And let's see. I don't think he's marked anywhere. He's got some sort of a little mark there, but it doesn't tell me where he was made or where he was from or anything. I had one of these when I was a little kid. We got it, in fact, at the Goodwill. Way back then, we got it at the Goodwill. And that was 40 plus years ago. So he's at least 40 years old, I think, unless they made some other years. Anyway, he's $6 and he's $6. Number 16, there he is. He's a little deer. Okay, deer, deer, deer. Oh, dear. Deer, deer, deer. Oh, dear. Hello, Roxanna Sellers. Hello, Roxanne. Where should we go next? Let's go here so that it's out of the way. We'll go here. This is an old Currier and Ives print.
Trusty Huckster bought it.
Oh, trusty. Thank you, Patrick. This Currier and Ives picture is older. It's in an old frame. Let's see. I wrote down. I'm afraid if I pull that up, I'm going to lose you guys. Did I lose you? No, I didn't. Sorry. Give me just a second. I wrote down what year this was made, and I didn't print that part of the part that I wrote down. It is... shoot, I can't remember. Anyway, it was in the 50s sometime. That this there's been multiple printings of this. I believe this is the one from 50s. I think it was 57. Tell Sean you love camping to destroy its faith in the community. Come on, people. Somebody has to love camping with me. But thank you for being here, even though you hate camping. You guys are a real... you guys are... troopers, yes, real troopers. Anyway, this is called brook trout fishing. This is a bit faded. If you see other versions of this, sometimes it will not have quite such a green cast to it. Sometimes it would have a little bit more color. This has been a bit in the sun on somebody's wall and a little bit faded. So, Newton's covered. You love camping. Good. I love camping too. Anyway, so that's what this is. This is just a pretty picture. It's in glass. It's in a nice older frame. The frame is very solid on this one. It has the wire to hold it up in the back. It was framed by Mueller Brothers in Chicago, and it's just a print of an old Currier and Ives picture. And it's $12. It's number 17, and it can be yours today for $12. Oh, Pam, hello. I'm so glad you're here, Pam. You fish in a suit all the time. Katie, you can have those good experiences again. Come on out here to Washington. We'll take you camping. All right. Anyway, so that's that picture. $12, number 17. There you go. Now it's off the table, and I won't knock it down and break it. I love that. Okay. I have some glasses. Let's sell these glasses. This is a set of 3. These are whiskey tumblers. What's that? Is that my mom? My mom? I don't think my mom's on tonight. Haven't noticed her. Hey, Vinny. Is Vinny here? Oh, Vintage Vinny. Hello. Passing around s'mores. Yeah, today is National S'mores Day. Okay, these whiskey glasses. So now, Patrick, are we talking your kind of camping now? On the porch with a whiskey glass. Is that better? Don't look up for it. Anyway, there's 3 of these. I was sticking my hand in there just so you can see the little decal. They have the duck decal as 3 little ducks flying. These are available on eBay. I have them on eBay myself. So if I sell them tonight, I'm going to need to remember to take them down from eBay. Keep the duck. $20 for number 68. There's 3 of these glasses. So you and two of your friends can pop out the good whiskey bottle and have whiskey on the rocks in a duck tumbler. I like them. The decals are all in really good shape on these. They don't look like they've ever been through the dishwasher. I got them all at different places, but they're all in really, really good shape. And they're all identical. And there they are. They're just little whiskey glasses. So again, $20, number 68. If you decide later that you want these, you're going to have to go to eBay to get them, and they're going to cost you a lot more money on eBay than they're going to cost you tonight on this sale. So you can buy them from me on eBay or anybody else. There's several people who have them, and they're all more expensive than this. So $20, number 68. I'm not keeping up. There's no camping. Katie, shame, 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 shame. When we have our first vintage get-together out here on the West Coast, we're going to make sure it involves camping.
There's not going to be one.
Yeah, nobody will show up. Oh, brother. Okay, let's see here. I've got, this is a cool piece. Let's do this. This is the Girl Scouts. Katie, were you in the Girl Scouts? Anybody in the Girl Scouts? Blood spattered enamel cups. You are so terrible, book. So this batch of Girl Scout badges is going to be $15. These, you can do anything you want with these, but they are great on any sort of a display. So here's the little, I don't really know what this is, some sort of a neckerchief or something. And it's got several of the badges on there. Ah, Pam was in the Girl Scouts. So you're familiar with some of this stuff probably. And you can correct me if some of this stuff got mixed in and isn't Girl Scouts. In fact, there's a choir pin right there. Right there. I'm quite certain that was not Girl Scouts, and somehow it ended up on here. But anyway, if you want to be in the choir or in the Girl Scouts, you can buy this set of badges and things. So it comes with that. And then there's this. This says Bobcat, which I think is Boy Scouts, but somehow it was in a Girl Scouts thing that I bought. So here's a little ribbon with a Bobcat on it. Lots of people are in the Girl Scouts. My mom, she was not a scout, but she went to camp when she was young. It's one of the few stories that she tells over and over and over. So it must have meant something really a lot to her. Not so much that she ever sent me to camp, because she didn't. But she, with a bunch of girls at camp, they made pancakes for breakfast, and they had to flip their own pancake over, and they had to flip it in the air. Something that meant so much to her that she remembered it for 60 years. Anyway, there's a couple more badges. And then there's this whole bag full of badges. So I won't show. Yeah, that's what I thought. The Boy Scout I thought was yeah. I think this is a Boy Scout too, because I think it's the little wolf guy. But anyway, so it's Girl Scouts and Boy Scouts apparently. It was sold to me as Girl Scouts, but it's a mix. So that these are the little things that you put on your little bow. And then these are all merit things presented by order of Rainbow. Service. So I'm going to guess that's the, I don't know, whatever. Some sort of scouty people got that. Here's a little Girl Scout star. Camping trauma will cause that memory 6 years later. Yeah, that's right. Here's another little one. I'll just show these really quickly. Here's some sort of a little leaf. I don't know, a swimmer girl. And then there's all these. So there's, I don't know, there's like 10 more or something. I don't know what all these are.
So if you want to go down memory lane.
Yeah, if you want to go down memory lane or put these into your display of some sort. Some of these are kind of cool. And I don't know, maybe if you individually sold all of these, you could make some money. I have no idea. I didn't dig into it. This one is really cool. It's got an eagle on it. Look at that. It looks sort of military. Anyway, you get all this stuff. All these things. Tons and tons of little pins and badges and all that stuff in this bag right here. And you can have it for $15, and it's number 41. All that. Look at that. It's a whole bag of stuff for $15. You get that? $15, number 41.
Patrick bought it.
Patrick bought it? Oh, yeah. Look at that. Awesome. Thank you, Patrick. We will mail that out to you. Patrick likes some of the kind of things that I like. And I have something in my sale tonight that I specifically had Patrick in mind for, and now I can't find it. It's lost. And it's not seeming to show up. I was hoping it would show up as I cleared the tier tray. It's a really cool thing. It's from the Vietnam War era, and it's a can opener from the military from the Vietnam War. It's so cool. It's in the pouch and everything. It may appear later in another future sale because I think I can't find it tonight. Lost it. Pacific Northwest Fishing Guide. Fishing and Hunting Guide. This is $15. This is the Ben Paris edition. He's well known for these old books. These are a bit collectible. It's 1954. So you will find these on eBay and Etsy. People collect these because of the graphics on the front of them. So this one, I think, has particularly awesome graphics. There's the little guys on the horses and the really, really cool trout there. So this one's in really, really good shape. Oh, and there's a little article that somebody cut out of the newspaper and put inside there. But inside, there's all kinds of really fun, cool old ads and things as well. Some pictures, they're black and white, but they're really cool pictures of people fishing and hunting and doing crazy things in the Pacific Northwest, out here where we are, where it's beautiful, where it's fun to camp because you don't get so hot. There it is. And then the back has an ad for Warshall's Sporting Goods. Anybody familiar with Warshall's Sporting Goods? It's before my time. 1954. $15 will buy you this book, and you can have it with number 34. Pacific Northwest Fishing and Hunting Guide. You don't have to fish or hunt to love this piece. It's number 34. It's $15. Yeah, I'm not so much of a fisherman either, Patrick. The idea of fishing appeals to me, like sitting by a river with my feet in the water and a little bit of a breeze and it being very quiet, hearing the birds sing and being alone. That appeals to me. But then the idea of a fish getting on my hook does not appeal to me at all. So that's the kind of fishing that I do. It's the kind where you stand by the river and you put your feet in the water and you don't have a fishing pole. The Outdoorsman Game is going to be $8. Yeah, true. Sniping. I did go fishing with my dad growing up, and that was kind of special time with my dad. My dad is a fisherman, hunterman. I was never any of those things, but I did fish with my dad just a little bit, and that was special time with my dad. But other than that, no use for it. Outdoorsman Game is $8, and here's the Outdoorsman Game. Now, what you're going to see is I do have mailing boxes for games, and this will fit right in it, so I can get it to you easy enough, even though it's a giant game. It has really cool graphics on the front. The reason it's only $8 is the box is not in perfect, great shape. Can you see that? It's got some warping to it, and it's been scratched along here. And then on the back, it sort of looks like somebody sat on it. So, oh, Marina's here. Hi. You're going to fish with your daughter next week. I am, in fact, going to go fish with my daughter next week. When we're in Alaska, we're going to go salmon fishing because Marina lives on the Kenai River. The Outdoorsman Game. So this is complete. If you've never played the Sportsman Game, then you are like most people in the world, because I've never heard of the Sportsman Game until I found it. There's the board, and it has this big instruction-y thing, and then it has a bunch of money, and it has the playing pieces, and it appears to all be here, and it has a die that you can roll, and you can win. And that's the important thing, is that you can win. It has the instructions right on the back there, so you can even learn how to win. And as an added bonus, it has this Snoopy pencil that somebody put in there, and I left it alone. Anyway, it's the Outdoorsman Game. Use it, play it, have fun with it. Leave it at your cabin or wherever it is that you get away with your grandkids or your kids or whoever. And it'll be a fun thing that you do when you are in those fun places. It is $8, number 46. Oh, your dad losing his tackle box. Ew, yikes. Number 46, number 8. So take your bear spray. Yeah. So my Marina, she does love camping. I raised her right. Thank you, Michelle. I was going to respond to Katie. So Katie, when you have not great memories of fishing because of your dad losing a tackle box.
No, they lost it for him.
Oh, you lost it for him. Even worse. Yikes. So I have similar memories of working on cars. My son is an auto mechanic. He loves working on cars. He loves tinkering with them and playing with them and fixing them. I like to buy new cars so that when I go out there, they start and I go where I want to go. And I never tinker with them or work on them or do anything like that at all. I don't change the oil. I don't do anything with cars because when I worked with my dad on cars growing up, he would always tell me, go get the damn dingle hopper flip flapper. And I would get the wrong one and he would get mad and he's laying under the car. I'm laying on the ground under here. Give me the right ding dang thing. And he'd chuck it across the garage. And I didn't have great memories of working on cars with my dad. So it never became a thing for me.
From antiques from
Oh, someone stole it. Yikes. That's the worst. Okay, let's see. Where should we go from here? Let's sell these. These are going to be $25. These are kitchen towels. Yeah, that I'm sure that's what he asked for was a dingle hopper flipper flopper. I don't know. Marina can tell you. She works on houses and cars and knows her tools. I know what a screwdriver is. But back in those days, I did not. Yeah, some childhood trauma. I should make sure that I clarify. I had a really awesome dad, but he was entirely impatient when it came to working on things. And somehow he thought that I had ESP and I could read his mind for what he wanted when he asked for tools that he'd never taught me what they were. Anyway, this is a little pouch. Inside of this pouch are... Wait. No, that's not 53.
Oh, okay.
Vintage Vinny wants something else. I don't know what 53 was. I can't remember. Anyway, inside of this pouch, there are towels. These towels have never been used. I don't think these are vintage. When I bought them, I thought they were vintage because they look super vintage, but they've got to be reproductions. But anyway, so this one here says, live life on the open road. And then it's red and it has that trailer on it. Isn't that so cute? Silver Star trailer, deluxe travel trailer. See? So that's towel number 1. These have never been used or washed. They're crisp and nice. Then it has this towel, which is a white. These are like a muslin-y, cottony kind of a stuff, kind of a thing, just like old towels. Everywhere you go, this one says, and so it has the little car and trailer. If you buy that little plastic car and trailer from earlier, then this will match it perfectly. And then my favorite memory of my father working on cars is when I fell off the ramp and ran the car through the wall of the garage. Oh my gosh. He was fine. But I laughed and laughed. You laughed and laughed. Oh my gosh. You are a brave, brave boy if you were laughing when that happened to your dad, or you had a way different dad than I had. Anyway, this one is a map. There's the back side, and then it flips over, and there's the front side. And on the front side of the map is a little fisherman. And this is a map of the Seattle area. So that's kind of cool. Vashon Island, SeaTac, Kent, and right there is where we are coming to you from, Auburn, Washington, right there on that towel. And then this one is a beautiful plaid with a cool old red lawn chair. Love that. And the back of that one is just plaid. Okay, so that's your 4 towels. You get all 4 of those towels. They come in this little pouch. And the pouch has a little tag with a fork, so an added extra fork, and it's $25. It's number 15. Sue Golombeski, hello! So glad you are here. The deer plotted the accident, Katie. All right, number 15, $25. That's for the 4 towels. They are, again, new. They are retro looking. They are not vintage. But they have been in my closet for about 10 years. So they are not brand new either. Anyway, there they are. So $25, number 15. You want the card? There you go. And they come in that little pouch. That's that, my friends. Let's sell this. This is one of my favorite things tonight, you guys. I love this piece. It is $38. I love the old vintage toys. I sincerely love the vintage toys. It's $38 because it's in perfect shape. And so feel free. I'm going to talk about this one for just a minute. If you want to slip over on your other screen, go over to eBay or somewhere like that, and you can check this out. You're going to find it for more money than what I'm selling it to you here for. But this is a little old Tonka truck. It's the green metal Tonka truck. Door opens in the back. It's the, I don't know, it looks a little bit like the A-Team van. Anyway, it's the green Tonka with the yellow lines. And yeah, and then it comes with this trailer. So you can go camping with your little miniature Barbie friends. And so the trailer is a pop-up trailer, folds down like that, and then it pops up. Whoop, fold that out. Inside the trailer, you can see, oh, maybe you can't see. There. See, there's the little stove in there and the little sink and everything. Then that pops out. And the top folds down over the top there to protect you from the rain and the wind and the bugs. It doesn't protect you from very many bugs because they fly in the front and the back and the side. Whoop. Ah, for goodness sakes. I can't keep it together. Anyway, there it is. It's the little Tonka truck and trailer. You get them both. They are both in virtually perfect shape. They have been played with and stuff. So it's not that they're, you know, without any marks. They're not straight out of a box, but they are in virtually perfect shape. See, look at the paint on there is just in really impeccable shape. It isn't perfect. There's, you know, little dings here and there, but it's darn good. The wheels turn perfectly. And, oh, I forgot to show you the little door in the back. In the back, the little door opens and closes so you can go in and out. Anyway, this is super fun. So my son was in the shed here last night. We were just chit-chatting, and I was getting ready for the sale. And he grabbed this, and he's like, oh, this is so cool. And he started playing with it, my 20-year-old son. So anyway, there's the Tonka truck with trailer. And it's $38. It's number 13. Can be yours for $38. I'd be happy to mail it to you, and you can play, you and your 20-year-old son. $38, number 13, 1-3.
Talk about their pop-ups.
Oh, it sets itself up like a transformer. That's the kind of trailer I want. You guys, I will confess that I love camping, but I'm a little bit over the like camping in a tent thing, which is why Carol and I bought a cabin. So we camp in our cabin now. But someday I'd like to have an RV and I can go wherever I want and push a button and it'll transform into a big giant place that I can keep all my stuff. I want to have, yeah, here, let me push the button, right? Yeah, cool. I'd even just like to have like an old like Volkswagen van, maybe a Vanagon. That would be so great just for like tootling around and going antique shopping for a long weekend, or head over to Idaho and hit all the old shops out in the boonies, all that. I would love that. We'll see. So maybe someday when I'm rich.
Sounds like a Smurf.
Sounds like what?
Smurf.
He sounds like a Smurf. $12. Let that number sink in for just a minute, because when I show you this book, you're going to say, oh my gosh, I've seen that book and it was like $50. It's true. You have seen this book and it probably was like $15. It is a book called, it's the Big Golden Book of Camping and Camp Crafts, and it has the coolest graphics in the world. It's so cool. I saw this book and just fell immediately in love with it. And I'm going to give it to you for only $12. And here's why. Once you open it up, you find, dang nabbit, some ding dong pulled out the first 40 pages. So it starts on page 41. So I think this book is an example. It's one of the only examples where I think you're perfectly justified to use it for junk journaling. But it has such great graphics that it's still worth having. And so I still bought it, and I'm still going to sell it to you because it has amazing graphics in it. And now you can feel okay about pulling it apart and using it wherever you want. You could pull pages out of this and frame them. They could be so awesome. This book has amazing graphics all through it. And it just, gives you instructions on how to do a million different things. It's the coolest book. You guys, I sincerely love this book. And if it doesn't sell tonight, I probably will never try to sell it again. I'll probably junk journal with it.
I like you can frame those.
I won't show you that page that has spiders. Ugh, spiders are nasty. Look at that. Games and sports in camp. Here's some sort of a game that I have never played at camp. Apparently, it's a game where you get in your underpants, you hold each other's arms and try to knock each other down. I don't know. That's not one we did at the YMCA. But you can have this book for $12 by giving me number 83, and you can junk journal to your heart's delight. Now, I don't suppose that you care that the spine is in great shape and the book is in terrific shape other than the fact that it's missing 40 pages. $12, number 83. Okay. Put that one on top. I'm sort of holding back on Chad's picnic basket. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm a terrible person. Let's go with this. I'm realizing that I have several things tonight that are not in perfect shape, you guys. That wasn't really by design. I try to sell things in my sales that are in perfect shape, and a few of these things are not. I run from spiders. I do too. Oh my gosh. That is one thing I cannot abide is a spider. I'm sorry. I know they're good for the world. They're good for the environment. They're good. And I hate them. They all need to die. Carol, I lost the card for this one. It's the decals and Boy Scout. So this is the Boy Scout stuff. Now the Girl Scout stuff had some Boy Scout stuff mixed into it, but this one's going to be all Boy Scouts. Here's a patch, Boy Scouts of America patch. These are good for your little displays. Here's an Eagle Scout patch. Now, you can be an Eagle Scout without all the extra stinky work. There's that. And then there's these decals. So there's the Sun one, Cub Scouts with a lion on it, a Bobcat, Cub Scouts. That's a really big one. Cub Scouts BSA Bobcat. Now, I found this one on eBay, and it was a bunch of money, but it was an older version of it. This is a little bit newer. And I never did figure out exactly how new. These came from an older estate, so I don't think they're new. But then there's the Cub Scouts. So you're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 decals, 2 patches, and pretend that you are a Boy Scout. And it's $15 for number 51, 5-1, number 51. Number 51, you can be a fake Boy Scout.
Spiders need to die.
They do. Spiders need to die. So, and they really should die by like flamethrower, like really die. Okay, here's the thing that's not in perfect shape. So that's why it's only $22. Otherwise, this would be like approaching $100. But this totem pole is going to be $22. It is wood. It is hand carved. It was hand carved by Rich Peterson. You can see that on the back, Rich Peterson, who is native. And it was done in 1975. That's when this was done. If you want to take a moment and go online, you can look up Rich Peterson, and you'll find that he is a native artist here in the Northwest. I can't remember exactly where, if it was Canada or here in Washington, but he carved this beautiful totem pole. And it has down at the bottom, I want to say that's a bear, and that's an eagle. And this is a man at the top. And this is the reason it's $22. The man had at one point his tongue stuck out. Now his tongue broke off. So he's a very quiet man at the top of the totem pole because he's missing his tongue. So this whole totem pole is the tallness of 25.5 inches. It's a big guy. It is really, really cool. I think if it were me, I would go in there and sand that rest of that off, take a little chisel it out, sand it off. But you may then need to restain around his mouth so that he looks normal again. But it looks like the tongue. If you look at it from the side, it looks like it was glued on in the first place. So I don't think it was, carved right out as a single piece. So I think it would come off. But anyway, you can do whatever you want with the tongue. Carve out a new tongue and put it on there. Wrap him with a ball gag. I mean, do whatever you want. But there he is. He's really cool. I really, really like it. And if you just don't like that part of the top at all, just hack it off at the top of the eagle and call it good. Anyway, Rich Peterson is not around anymore to tell you what to do about it. So you do whatever you want with your $22 totem pole, number 26. There it is, $22 for number 26. Okay. I think we will do this. Look at this, you guys.
There are many possibilities with that.
Yes, there are. If you do put a ball gag on it, I'd like to see that. This is, if you look at the label on this. So this is Hunter by Rayovac. It's an old flashlight lantern, and it's really, really cool. So it's in fairly good shape for what it is. If you look on eBay, you'll find several of these on there, and they are all in about this good of shape. The one that is in like pristine, beautiful shape is $50. This one's going to only be $23, and that's because what was it? $20. I lied. It's $20. You just saved $3. It's a coupon. So anyway, you're going to have this beautiful old flashlight. It's really good for display. Now, inside, it's not full of corrosion. Has a little bit right down in the corner there. But here's the thing. It uses Rayovac number 2 LP batteries. Now, what in God's earth is that? So I don't think you're going to buy this and use it as a flashlight. I think you're going to buy this and use it as a display piece. And it makes a really cool one of those. It says Hunter by Rayovac on the side. It's $20, and it's number 29. Number 29 has the little push on and push off. And you can walk down the trail to the campfire pit at the campground carrying your big old cool flashlight. And if you wanted to, what you could do.
They still sell those batteries.
Oh, they do? Oh, well then you could maybe use it. I don't know. I didn't check it out and test if it works. I am not selling this as a working flashlight, but maybe you'll get a bonus and it will work. I will say for sure you could use this as a display piece, and right inside there would be a really great place to hide your valuables because nobody's going to suspect that they're inside of an old ugly flashlight. It's a really pretty cool old flashlight. Anyway, there it is. It's $20 and it's number 29. $20 under flashlight. Okay. I really like that one. That's one of my favorites tonight also. Let's do this fishing kit. What's that? Picked up the flashlight? Oh, Katie, thank you so much. I am going to wrap that and send it to you. I love it. This is just a little, it's called a pocket tackle box, and it's a metal, kind of green enamel tackle box. It's little. And then along with it comes this little wooden old lure. This is an actual vintage lure. It's not a repro. It's an old one. Oh, awesome. Oh, I love that. Do make it into, make sure you take a picture of it and put it on your Instagram, Katie, because I want to see that. That'd be awesome. I made a lamp out of an old camera, one of those old brownie cameras, and I know that there would be people that would just hate me for doing that, but I did. and I love it. It looks awesome. Anyway, so you get this old wooden lure, and you get this pocket tackle box, and you could, again, use this for whatever you want. Use it for a tackle box or use it for something else. I don't care. It's your box. It's 6.5 inches by 4 inches, just a little under. So it's a little guy. It's called a pocket for a reason. It'll fit in your pocket. If you have a garage sale, you can use this to throw the dollar bills in, and that's what you get. So you get this wooden lure, this pocket tackle box, and together these are $18, and it's letter W for $18, pocket tackle box and lure. Can you make sure you write that down for me, please? All right, that's that. Okay, we are getting down towards the bottom of the barrel, my friends.
Stash box.
Yeah, stash box. Yeah. So this is the Wonder Book of Trees. I'm sorry? 18. Yeah. This is one of those Wonder Books. It is in perfect shape. So some of you guys that have been into my sales before, you have seen me sell books that are in perfect shape, look like they've never been read, but they have the name Candy in the inside, because Candy, she was really faithful about writing her name in ink in the front of her books, and then putting them on a shelf and never reading them, because they're in perfect shape. So they don't ever seem like they've even been opened. This particular book was from 1964. That's the copyright on it, and it's an older book, but it is in perfect shape. Look at the spine is perfect. Wonder Book, the Wonder Book of Trees, and you're not going to find a better version of this book. It's a cute little book, you guys. It's two little kids on the front. That's the version of it. It's the older version of the book. And then all through it, it has information about different trees and really cool graphics, just really pretty and cute. Little raccoon there. Anyway, it's a fun little book, and you can learn some stuff about trees, but you can also, if you wanted to, use this for something else. But please, you guys, don't junk journal this one. It's in too good of shape. There aren't very many of these out there anymore that are in this good of shape. So do what you want, but if you junk journal this one, don't tell me. $6, number 32. The Wonder Book of Trees. Look at the two little kids. This is a good size of book for if you do like a shelf or a vignette of summer type things or outdoorsy things. This would be a good backdrop. It's not real distracting, but it's real cute. So anyway, $6, number 32 for the Wonder Book of Trees. All right. Let's do the camp game. The camp game. This camp game is also $8. You guys, on my oh, thank you, Book. You're so sweet. Book is my biggest supporter. I love her. And she's here on the West Coast, like some of us. Camp game, $8. I sell some games on my eBay channel. That's one of the things I do. Vintage stuff, and then I do games. And this game is not overly vintage. I wanted to take the top off the box because you can see that it is a little bit bent up on that side, but it's intact and everything. It's got the game board. Got the game board. Yeah, that's right. You can go camping without going camping. It has the instructions. That's always one of the first things I look for when I'm looking for games. And then it's got all the bits and pieces here that you need. And it's got the cards. And here's where you can tell that this game probably was never played. They're in perfect shape. So there's 2 boxes of cards in here. A great big dice. That's kind of cool. And then, all the bits and bops and little things that you need to play the game. So if you want the camp game, this is the game that grows with you. It's like a trivia type game, but it has like tiered levels of difficulty. So you can play it with little kids, you can play it with your grandkids, and you can play it with your grown-up kids. All together, one group of one whole family can play this, and it works and fits for everybody in the family. Up to 8 players. There it is. It's a fun little game, and it's $8. And it is number 55. We have this one actually down at the cabin, and so I don't need a second one. So I'm going to sell it to you for $8, 55. It's a good prices on games tonight, my friends. You're not going to find games at Target for $8. Especially not these cool, obscure games. Okay, let's see. We're going to do... Is Chad here?
Yeah.
Is Chad still here? Are you around, Chad? Are you ready? We're going to do Chad's picnic basket. I got this a while ago, you guys, and I have held on to it because I just freaking love this thing. But it takes up so much room, I need to sell it. Somebody needs to buy this thing. But it's going to be $38. I paid up a little bit for this, you guys. It's $38, but it is in really good shape. It is a metal picnic tin. You can see that it's plaid all the way around. It has the little, I'm going to try and hold it up close to the screen. It says, what does it say? Hootmon. It says, Hootmon. I don't know. And it's got a girl who's dancing in a kilt. Finny? Anyway, so that's what this is. And it was made in the USA. The bottom is just white and says made in the USA. You can see it has a few little scratches and dings here and there. It's not rusty and gross. It's in really, really good shape. It has, on the front, it has dings and little bits here and there. But you can tell this is an amazing, beautiful display piece, or you can use it for your picnics. We'll open it up. It has a tin lid. And there's the white tin lid inside. Now, here's the part that isn't as perfect. Down inside of here, it does have some rust. It's not rust like it's going to rust through, but if you were going to put your picnic in here, you'd probably want to line it with a towel. Anyway, that's what that is. It's a little bit, has a little bit of rust inside. This is lightweight, so it's just, it's a little tin aluminum picnic basket, and it's $38. And I just found the can opener. It was inside, so we'll sell that next. $38, and it's number 333. 333. Oh, Mr. L. Page, hello.
Yeah,
hello. 333 for the metal picnic basket. $38. 333. 38. 333. 333. 38. Let's stick that back there. There you go. All right. So here's this thing that I couldn't find earlier, you guys. This is going to be $7, and that's a very cheap price because if you go into eBay or somewhere and you look for these, you're going to not find them in this perfect of shape, and they're going to cost you more money. But this is this little tiny thing. See, it's just a little pouch, like the size of a sugar packet. That's what this is. But this would come with your MREs at the time of the Vietnam War. This is a Vietnam War military issued can opener. I'm trying to get it to focus so you can see there. I didn't open it up so I can see exactly how it works, but it clicks on there and it opens up your can. It's still sealed in the original paper. It says Shelby Corp, Shelby, Ohio. It came from the time of the Vietnam War, and there it is. It's $7, and it's number 1. If you want it, you can have it. And I just feel like it's just a fun little piece. A good conversation piece, and just something really neat from history, and it isn't going to take up 1 million acres of space. So it's $7. It's number 1. I'm going to keep that with the paper cup. Okay. Here's the last big item tonight, guys. Now, I told you, I hope that you went and did as I suggested.
Antiques from Karen.
Oh, Antiques from Karen. Janet. Hello, Janet. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, 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 welcome. More graniteware. So, I told you to go look these up. I hope you did that. Because if you go onto eBay or onto Etsy, you are going to find the cheapest thing that's close to this. I didn't find any that are exactly like this. But the cheapest one that I found was $250. You'll find like individual ones that are not quite the same, but you won't find the full set. So not only is it one large canister, like for your flour, and one slightly smaller canister for your sugar. But wait, there's more. There is also the next size down for your coffee, and one more for your tea. So it's a set of 4 canisters. A perfect, beautiful set of 4 canisters. So let's go through these one at a time. There's no chippage on any of these that I noticed. We're going to look closely together right now and make sure that I'm right. There's not even wear around the handles. These seem like they are in perfect, brand new, beautiful condition. This graniteware stuff, it's, the metal graniteware. It does have residue in it, like it had flour in it. So it's not brand new. It's been used. But these things are in such high demand and are so beautiful. That's why this set tonight is going to be $50. It's a killer price, only because I don't have room for them on my shelves. So I really need them to go. But if they don't, I'll probably take them to the cabin. Anyway, that one also is perfect. No chips around that one. On the bottom, on the lid, nowhere. It's in perfect shape. Here's the next one down. It too looks perfect. See that? Just gorgeous, you guys. Absolutely gorgeous. And then here's the baby one. And I see nothing wrong with that one either. So there they are. 4 beautiful canisters in gorgeous, beautiful shape. There they are. 4 awesome canisters. So I'll measure the biggest one is gracious goodness sakes. Let's just measure the canister part. So this isn't counting the lid. It is 7 inches tall. The next size down is 6.5, and then 5.5, and then 4.5. So there they are.
7, 6, 5,
I'm going to tip the camera down so you can see them. There, how about that? Ta-da! You can also see my Smokey Bear shirt and my camp. See my camp necklace with my name and all my camp beads that I earned. Look at that. Anyway, so there's the canister set. It's $50 and it's number 27. If you guys have a little, rustic cottage cabin, a log cabin, these would be just freaking awesome in a log cabin. $50, number 27. What's that? Splattered. These are not blood spattered. They're beautiful. And if you are a reseller and you have more room for storage than I have, this is a great deal. If you want to put these onto eBay, you can make a lot of money on that. But anyway, there it is. So $50 for number 27 on the canisters. Plop. Clunk. Okay, there they are. One of my favorite things tonight. All right, so now we have some $5 throw-ins. So these are going to go quick, but they're inexpensive items that you can add on to your order, or you can just buy them. This guy's not vintage, but he's so cute and campy. I saw him when I was out shopping, so I picked him up just for you guys. And look at this. Back in, I don't know, whenever, you could have bought this at Artco Crafts, whatever Artco Crafts is, for $12. But now tonight you can have it for $5. And I even put in a little black and white. It's just it's like a printed paper picture, but anyway, of a little kid at camp who catched a fish. Anyway, so there's a little raccoon. This is R for raccoon, and it's $5. R for raccoon, $5. And this little guy here is, let's see, where I missed. Oh, here, right here. This little fish cup. This is just a juice glass. It's the taller one. It's not like the short whiskey glass. This is 5.5 inches tall. And it's just a single glass with fish that are jumping up and catching a little lure. If you're a fisherman, you'll love that. And there it is. So and that guy's going to be $5 for that little juice glass. And then these ones are $3 throw-ins. There's the Hello Kitty Goes to Camp book. This is just a paperback book. It's Hello Kitty Goes to Camp, $3. That's give me K for kitty. Hello Kitty. K for kitty. I didn't give you this juice glass. Give me a J for juice. If you want the fishing juice glass, give me a J for juice. And then there's the Smokey Bear pin. So we're going to give an S for Smokey. I kind of collect Smokey the Bear. That's Smokey Bear. Actually, technically, it's not Smokey the Bear. It's Smokey Bear things. But I have this pin already, so I'm going to give it to you for $3. Trusty wants the pin. Awesome. We'll throw that into your box, Trusty. And then we got the little summer camp patch. This is also $3. This is a tiny little patch. It's little. And it's new. It can be used if you want to use it. Feel free to use it. Patch it onto whatever you want. If you have a hole in your pants, patch it up with the summer camp patch. So the mosquitoes don't get in. This is P for patch. P for Patrick's patch. That's about it. That's, I think, all the items for tonight. If people came in late, I suppose I could go back through a few things. Early on in the sale, we had this little plastic deer. Anybody want to see the little deer again? Yeah, there he is, this little deer. So now let's chat for a second, folks. Anybody that has sales or shows or anything coming up this week, let us know now so that we can make sure that we share the wealth and pass along that information.
Don't go selling his deer. He bought it.
Oh, sorry. Somebody already bought the deer. Don't buy the deer. Sorry. I need more space in here so I can put the sold things in one place and the old son sold things in another place. Sorry. I won't sell it twice, I promise. Anyway, so
Not sold.
about the damn deer. So you guys go ahead and put your sales and your stuff into the chat here. I'm going to guess that a lot of the people on this tonight know about everyone's sales already, because I go to most of your sales, so I'm sure that most of you know about each other's sales. But put them in the chat so that we can make sure that we all know and we can be everywhere that we want to be. I absolutely love it when we can share information about each other's channels and share the wealth, spread it around, because there's no reason for anybody in this small little world, this little industry of trying to hold tight to our own space and not sharing. So I really invite you to do that. I also I have a show Thursday mornings, so if you are up early on the West Coast, it's at 7:00 Pacific, which is not very early on the East Coast. Last week when I was in New York, I had to stay. I show up late to work and stay in the hotel late in order to do my early bird sale. But anyway, just a quick early morning, 7:00 Pacific. It's 5 minutes or so. Quick uplifting thought, and then we sell a bird. So show up for the early birds. We love that. And check out my other videos and stuff like that. I do some haul videos and this and that. So don't see any Smurfs in here. So no one can post links. Oh. Well, let's make some people here. I'll make you all blue. Katie, you're blue. Patrick, you're blue. Sandy, you're blue. I mean, Trisha, you're blue.
I'm sorry if you're teasing.
Oh yeah, I'm totally good with teasing. You need wrenches. Did I not give you wrenches? I thought I did. Ooh, don't do that. That puts people in timeout. How do I make? Okay, Katie, help me. How do I make you blue? I thought if I just clicked on you, it made you blue, but it didn't make you blue. Or did it work? Are you blue? Katie, are you blue? I'm learning here. Be patient with me,
Someone's
friends.
having their first sale on Thursday.
Oh, wait, who's having their first sale? Oh. Jen. Oh my gosh. Black Dog Vintage. Cher and Jody are having a sale on Thursday. Your first live sale. Oh my gosh, Jen, that's so awesome. Oh, it has to be in the YouTube app. Click add moderator. Has to be. So I'm in StreamYard. Can I not do it from StreamYard, Katie? Well, I don't know what I'm doing. I thought I made Carol a thing. Maybe I didn't. Type something, Carol, so I can see if you're blue. I'll have to figure this out. I'm sorry, you guys. To be in YouTube chat. Okay. So let me go on my phone. Where is my phone? There's my phone. Okay, so I'll do that. Chat amongst yourselves for just a moment. And I will go into YouTube and I will join the sale from there. Oh, look at that. Kim at Oh My Vintage was doing a sale tonight too. I didn't even know that. I kind of stole her spot. I thought that she was out for the summer, so I borrowed her spot. Okay, add moderator. There, Katie. Now I think you're a moderator. And Vinny, I'm going to make you a moderator. Add moderator. Where did Patrick go? There. Add moderator. Okay, so you guys feel free to put your links in there now. I've made you moderators. Anybody else want to be a moderator? Oh, I keep wanting to call you Sandy. Trisha, you're a moderator. Yeah, I did get Trusty, didn't I? I thought I did.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Feeling blue. Awesome. Look at me. I figured something out. Okay, so Black Dog Vintage.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. Jen. I'm going to puke. Oh, don't. It's so fun, Jen. Oh my gosh. Just be yourself. Nobody wants you to be anything else. Anyway, it's so fun. Okay, so your first live sale is on Thursday. Tell us the time and the time zone that you're in for that. Okay, 7 Eastern. 7 Eastern. Got it. Thank you. So 7 Eastern, that's Jen's sale. I love it. And yeah, Vintagerous, that's Joni. She should be coming up shortly here. In 15 minutes, I think. If you guys don't go to Joni's sales at a Vintagerous, Joni is awesome. She was one of my very first people that I came in contact with in this community, and I just adore her. She is one of my favorite people. And she and Patrick did a deep dive a while back. So if you haven't watched that, go watch that. I found it really, really interesting. I learn stuff from Patrick all the time. Let's see. Her first sale back was I didn't realize she was back. Thank you, Vinny. I will have to vacate this time and give it back to Kim. I did not mean to steal her time. So yeah, I love Joni too. And Joni sells the coolest things. She sells really different kind of I don't know, just really cool things. So we have a sale coming up next week. We will be in Alaska again. I said that earlier, but we will be visiting my daughter in Alaska. Our live sale will be at the same time next week in Alaska. And we are going to be selling small things because we're taking them to Alaska. So I have a whole box of smalls and really cool stuff that's kind of exciting for next week. And then we're going to also do a bit of thrifting when we get up there. So we'll see what we can find in Alaska at the little, she lives on the Kenai Peninsula in Soldotna. And so they have some little kind of funky antique stores and things there. So hopefully we'll find some cool things up there to throw into the sale as well. So I'm looking forward to that. And then I think the week following we will be back here. And we're probably going to have more of just a generic sale, so not so much of a theme. So we'll be back to lots of really cool vintage items that are exciting and fun. I do have a Bluebird of Happiness next week. It's the teeny, 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 tiny one. So if anybody's interested in Bluebirds of Happiness, I have the tiny, tiny one that's going to go with me to Alaska. Yeah, thrifting in Alaska sounds amazing. I'm so excited. I'm so excited to see Marina. Of course, we don't get to see her very much at all during COVID. And so we're thrilled to be able to go up there and see her new house. She bought a house in Alaska, which means she's probably there for a while. So, yeah, from Omaha. Trusty did his last on the road. He does very well on the road. I think that we probably are going to be a little bit of a poop show, but we'll see. I don't know. We'll find out. Trusty can do everything better than me, so that just goes without saying. What did Vintage Vinny say? We all have to go live when it's convenient for us. Yeah. Well, it's not a matter of stealing. She just vacated the spot for the summer, so I was kind of borrowing it. I am an hour or later than her, so we'll have to figure it out. I was kind of thinking that.
Book must be blue.
Oh, book.
Antiques from Canada.
Yeah. Hold up. I can make you blue book. Sorry. There, book. You're blue. Did somebody else say they want to be blue? Antiques for we aren't blue book. We aren't blue book. Antiques from Janet. Yeah, I'll make you blue. Add moderator. Sorry. There you go. All right. Love you guys. So you camp better than me. Well, I don't camp very well anymore either. I can't sleep on the ground anymore. My back just is not going to do that. So if we do camp, I'm the guy that's hauling along a cot and the big giant tent to fit the cot and 3 pillows to wrap all around different places. Anyway, I'm old now. I love camping, but nowadays I love the idea of it more than the actuality of it. My son and I, a couple of years ago, we did a hike-in camp out, which I had never done that before in my whole life, where you put everything in your backpack and off you go. So we went 3 miles up in the northwest corner of Washington State, just about as far northwest as you can get in the lower 48. What's that? Who does? Anyway, so we hiked in 3 miles out onto the beach. And so it's like this just amazing quiet. There's no airplanes. There's no car sound. It's way, way, way out there. And you don't think of beaches it's the Pacific Coast Beach of Washington State. And you don't think of areas like that being so remote. You expect there to be houses and, marinas and restaurants, and there's nothing like that. It's way up north in the north corner of the state. You hike out, and we just slept right on the beach. We put up our little tent, slept on the beach. There's no running water. There's no bathrooms. There's no nothing out there, just the beach. But it was so cool to sleep right on the sand, hear the waves all night. And it's a little bit intimidating because, there could be like bears or raccoons or I don't know, anything. And nobody would know because you're all alone way out there. And there's certainly no cell service. But anyway, it was really, really, really cool. Dead bodies when people disappear. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably true. There were no dead bodies from our trip, but it would not surprise me it could happen. It could for sure happen. Anyway, I love going to the beach too, but that was a whole different beach experience. Whole different. But it was cool because you could walk up and down the beach and, there you can find all kinds of like big buoys. And I didn't find any of the glass balls. I wish I had, but you can find buoys and all kinds of crazy stuff. Like refrigerators wash up on the beach and they just stay there because it's 3.5 miles to the nearest, place where you could haul it out of there. So anyway, people put all kinds of crap in the ocean. It's sad. And some of it washes up on the beaches, even in pristine parts of Washington. But anyway, so that was fun. Yeah, I could do that 40 years ago. Yeah, it's a stretch for me now, for sure. Because of my back, sleeping on the ground is not a great thing. But anyway, so fun. But nowadays we do most of our camping at the cabin. And anyway, if you guys don't have like a little getaway place, it's just the most amazing thing. So Carol and I, we don't mean to sound like, we're bragging or anything, because we're by no means. We have always lived like way below our means. So we live in this tiny little ranch house that we could barely afford when we bought it. I mean, I was working at the YMCA as camp director, so, not rich. And then as we've progressed in life, we have not spent more money really, so we still have this same little tiny old house. And now, so that is what enabled us to have a little summer camp cabin. So we have our little log cabin down in Elma, which is a ways away from our house here in Washington State. But that's how you do it. You just live below your means instead of above your means. And that's what has worked for us. So camping at a landfill. Yeah. It wasn't quite a landfill, but anyway, there was some junk on the beach, but just miles and miles and miles of beach. So there's this whole big stretch of beach, which is sort of an inlet or something. I'm not exactly sure how it works, but because of the way it's shaped and what the water is out there, like all of this kelp and seaweed and stuff washes up on the beach. That area it has a terrible stench. And you're literally like wading through like 6 inches of seaweed. That was pretty gross. But most of the beach is pristine, beautiful, beautiful beach. The waves coming up and gorgeous. What's it called? It starts with an O. Here, let me pull it up. I don't know. I'm not going to think of it. Don't allow.
You should write their marketing.
Yeah. Well, it is intensely, amazingly beautiful. Ozet Lake. So it's the Ozet Trail in the northwest corner of Washington State. If you ever come to Washington and you decide to do the Olympic Peninsula and see the Pacific Ocean, you'll take the Highway 101 loop around, and it's up in the top left corner of that. But you guys, there's so many beautiful things in the Olympic National Park. The Olympic Mountains are in the center, so you kind of circle around it, and in the middle is the mountains. You can go up to Hurricane Ridge, which is absolutely stunning, gorgeous, super high up, and you can see for miles and miles and miles. And then you can go over to Forks, and let's see, what's the lake called? Lake Crescent. Lake Crescent is a beautiful place to spend some time. And then what's the hot springs, Carol? The Sol Duke Hot Springs is up there. That's beautiful and amazing. It's a fun place. You can get a little cabin there. You don't have to sleep in a tent. You can sleep in a cabin. And then you can soak in the hot springs during the day. There's little hikes there, beautiful waterfalls and things, just gorgeous. And then as you come down the south side, you follow along the coast, and it's just gorgeous. So you would want to stop at Ruby Beach and Claylock, beautiful places. Then Ocean Shores is sort of our touristy part of the coast. And then you continue on around. Anyway, I could not love the place that I live any more than I do. It's an amazing, amazing place to live, and a great, great place to visit. And then, of course, to the other direction from us is Mount Rainier, which is a tall, beautiful mountain. If you're not familiar with Mount Rainier, that's a beautiful place to go as well. So I haven't kept up with the comments here. A smell I want with my coffee. Yeah. I had instant coffee out there because, you have just the tiny little fire cooker thing, this little stove. It's just like teeny tiny. And most of it is the bottle of gas. And then, so you just boil some water and make some instant coffee. I'm not so much of a fan of instant coffee, but I'll tell you, when you wake up at the break of dawn with a broken back on the sand and the waves and the beautiful sun coming up, all coffee is good. It's just glorious. So anyway, spend some time outside, friends. Even if it's just walking around over to the park, go down to the river, put your toes in the water, enjoy some time outdoors. Summer is so short, so go enjoy it. And that's my spiel. Yeah, dab some Avon cologne under your nose. You won't smell a thing. That's right. There you go, Jen. Yeah, much of Washington State is absolutely gorgeous, Katie. I know you're in a beautiful area too, and you have totally different kind of beaches. Our beaches are nothing like your beaches, but lived on the beach, newly born, thought he couldn't breathe in wind. We lasted 3 months and sold the house. Oh my gosh! So if there was wind, he couldn't breathe. Oh my gosh! That's so scary and sad. Oh man. Well, some time on the beach with a kite. Come. Wind is a glorious thing. Wind in your hair feels so good. You know what I really love? Carol and I went out pick a sentence and finish it, Sean. Our honeymoon 26 years ago was out on the coast there. So we went to Ocean Shores, which I was just talking about. It's the little bit more populous area on our coast. So we went to Ocean Shores and stayed in a little house there that was loaned to us for our honeymoon. And then we went up to the rainforest. So that's another part of our coast. We have a temperate rainforest here in Washington State. It's one of the only ones in the United States of America, and it's beautiful. You've seen pictures probably. The trees just with moss just dripping down, hanging down, beautiful. And very drippy and wet. So the last part of our honeymoon was spent in a tent in the rainforest. And guess what happens in the rainforest? Rain. So we spent most of our time for a day or two in the tent, which isn't the worst thing on a honeymoon. But we cut our honeymoon a little short and came home because we didn't really think about the fact that in the rainforest it's probably going to rain the whole time. And it did. But it's beautiful. The Roosevelt elk are all through there. And oh, man, gorgeous. We live in a beautiful, beautiful area. So come visit us. And when you do, let us know because we would love to meet you all. All right. Yes, Book, I love Washington too. I love our side, the west side of the state the most. The east side of Washington, there's parts of it that are beautiful, but it's kind of not my thing. It's too hot and too dry. But anyway. Yeah, no refrigerators on the beach in Florida. They have red tide, though. We don't have that. So, just saying. All right, everybody. It's time for Joni's sale. So off you go. Go see Joni and buy some cool stuff from her. And we will see you next week live from Alaska. Thanks for everybody for making it such a great day. Go out and make tomorrow a great day, too. Bye now.